Definitely this new PPC is changing the game. These guys can't seem to figure it out through hot laps.
So we're going to go back to a complete restart here. Seavey and Osborne, green flag out. Jason Burgess up and over the barrier. Seavey slides himself, and it looks like he might have gotten away with it. Yes, he did. Chase Jones the second. So Seavey slides himself, gets away with it. Chase Jones the second. I see Webster getting pushed off there. I believe that's going to be Howerton up in the third spot. Chase Jones gets around. Howerton spins. Howerton's going to keep it going, though. Now we got Keith Scharf up into the third spot. Osborne to fourth. Webster now to fifth. Oh, Howerton spins out.
Howerton, Webster, Scarf, Osborne.
So Jones and Seavey going to bring off turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Chase Jones check up, stop steering. He's going to throttle back off. Seavey ripping the top. That was a Ripper Magoo on the restart. Now he's going to try it 3 and 4. Oh, and he almost runs out of talent, and he does. Howerton got help from the backside. Howerton get into Scharf. Scharf back into Seavey. Time limits will definitely be aplenty here this evening, I think. Jones fires it off. Back into the stop and steer. Osborne going to get back up into the second spot under Webster. Wide flag in the air. Red flag out. Wow. Hands being waved. Checkered flag, red flag. This one's over. Oh, Chase Jones hype. Chase Jones is hyped after a heat race win. All right, hey guys, I'm with Chase Jones here. He was your heat race winner. Now, Chase, you look fantastic in this Sonic Q suit. What prompted the suit tonight?
It kind of seemed like everyone wanted to do it, so why not? And it covers up my legs too.
Well, it's good to cover up those scrawny little things. Now let's focus on the keys though, man. The track tonight is absolutely insanely difficult in comparison to the last few weeks. How is it right now for you?
Personally, I think it's way more fun. You actually have to drive the carts instead of moving people out of the way. So I think it'll definitely separate the people when it comes to these heat races, but I think it'll be a fun night.
Give us a call, Jake. Let's do this.
Good. Jason Burgess with the green flag in hand, rolling off turns 3 and 4. Green flag here. Marvel to the early lead on the outside as the pole sitter, Halsema, spins it around. And we stay green. Brent Marvel, the 21, out to an early lead here. But we got them all stacked up. Cupcake in the wall in 1 and 2, but we stay green. Dave, I really don't know what's going on here. Brent Marvel, according to our MyLabs here, Brent Marvel still in the lead. Courtney in second, but Marvel's on the bumper of these guys.
Britton Marvel is driving through the field right now. He's actually lapping cars, doing an unbelievable job making it through unscathed.
This is the cleanest we've seen Brent Marvel run all 8 weeks. I mean, Marvel's been notorious for bouncing off the walls and tearing things up, but he is out to nearly a 6-second lead on an 8-second track here.
He's definitely walking the dog on him, although, don't look now, I see a Cupcake on the loose, and Cupcake goes around.
I'll tell you what, Tyler Courtney is getting the rough end of it here. We're rolling off turn 4, green flag. Brent Marvel with a good jump on the start. We got Sunshine back into second, and Sunshine spins around one more time and bangs it off the wall here. Brent Marvel on the lead, Ava Davis in second. Halsema third, Leighton fourth.
Sunshine's going the wrong way on the racetrack.
Sunshine's got all sorts of bad luck here. Meanwhile, Brent Marvel out to a 3-second lead.
Sunshine spent more time backwards. I think the icing has come off the Cupcake tonight.
I'll tell you what, we may go back to Sunshine. There's all the darkness right now, and he spins again. There must be something wrong there with the right rear on Sunshine's car. Meanwhile, white flag for your leader, Brent Marvel. Marvel off of turn 4, picks up the heat race win.
Is tonight your night, man? Have you been waiting 8 weeks to have a racetrack as so conducive to your driving styles tonight?
Yeah, I really have, that initial start. I actually got to run off the top, so if top's coming in, I might be good. I just had to avoid Tyler Courtney doing some Team-Az drifts out there, but we'll be all right in the future.
See if KTJ can back this thing down and get this in green. Here we go.
Green flag here. 4th time's a charm. KTJ out to early lead. Pacuni in second gets turned by Johnny O'Keefe.
That's not going to make the fan club very happy. Let's see if Josh can. Oh, man, it's slick tonight, buddy.
He definitely loops it there. Bringing out, we got the red flag from the corner worker, but not the, there we are.
Kinsey, you got to show up next time we do this TNC so you can be the Jake fan club.
There we go.
And we're
Green
green
flag.
again, Jake. We are green, and KTJ jumps out to the front. KTJ's really feeling the pressure. He knows he's got to win this heat race in order to make the top 24 in points and have a shot at holding on to a podium finish for the championship.
We got Johnny O'Keefe from the last row up into second here. Got to be a good point turnout for O'Keefe. O'Keefe locked her into A main, I believe, in week 3. But we have a 4-cart battle for 3rd place here.
I tell you, Johnny O'Keefe is looking smooth in P2. Super smooth, hitting his marks, just trying to reel in KTJ and go from a 5th place to 2nd place finish. So really impressed for that guy.
Yeah, the O'Keefe, I believe they're brothers. Either the brothers or father and son. I apologize for whatever one they are, but
John and Johnny would be a silly brother thing, wouldn't
I
it?
tell you what, here,
Yeah.
looks like we got 2 to go here. Chief starter Jason Burgess this time around. He pulls her back. White flag, Kevin Thomas Jr. with the white flag. We got O'Keefe in 2nd, Puccini 3rd, Greg Beck 4th, O'Neill 5th, Cherry 6th, and the checkered flag, Kevin Thomas Jr. picks up the win.
KT, we've talked about the racetrack all night long. This place is sketched up tonight. What do you think?
I think it's pretty cool. They did a little bit to the go-karts there, and I think we got a little bit more even racetrack. You can make some speed there up on the top in 1 and 2, so it's going to give us a couple lanes. So we'll see how it goes. And it's pretty easy there from the front row. Didn't really have to race. So got to run my own line, but I think we'll start 2nd row probably in a qualifier. So we'll see how it does in traffic.
So now you've won 2 features in a row. Can you make it 3? And also, let's look at our points real quick. You and McDougal, the battle for 2nd in the points, 1 point difference. Do you have what it takes to beat McDougal out tonight for that position?
Well, we'll see. These with the way the track is right now, we both kind of like it the way it is. So if we both make it to the feature, it'd be pretty fun.
Just be curious. That's the one battle I want to watch tonight to see who can pull out that P2 in the championship.
Here we are. We are green flag. Colin Markle out to the early lead. Jeff Gerline picks up the 2nd spot here. IndyCar Stig Grunholz there holding his own on the outside. Meanwhile, McDougal's from that 5th place starting spot up to 3rd here. Colin Markle gets spun. Gerline spins him. McDougal to the lead here. We stay green. Yes, we do. We stay green. McDougal to the lead.
Yeah,
we're
look,
3 wide.
I tell you, Gerline's looking racy like that week 1 when he went through Alphabet Soup. Gerline leading his heat race. He's doing a heck of a job.
Rolling, as Chris Wheeler would say, but McDougal working back to the inside there. But Grunholz, I'll tell you what, Grunholz is well known for his indoor karting skill. He's looking pretty good here.
I tell you what, this is a stacked heat race as far as TNT and SIK goes. You got McDougal, you got McKinney.
Oh, as we say that, the leader gets turned around.
Looks like we're 6 of 10 down, and it's going to get racy.
We got Grunholz on the outside taking the green flag here. Mike McKinney gets back down the bottom looking for the crossover. Gerline, the old chrome horn, Jeff Gerline, spins Mike McKinney. McKinney's none too happy. IndyCar Stig, Matthew Grunholz is going to pick up the win here. Coming off of turn number 4, checkered flag for the 32 of Grunholz.
Came back for a 2nd dose, and Matthew, here in the 32, you have put this thing in Victor Lane in a heat race. So let you get that Corby concept painted bell helmet off. I'm pretty pumped for you, man, because you were pretty dejected after week 1. You made it back here for week number 8, and you won a heat race.
Yeah, that was very unexpected. Very unexpected. I honestly didn't expect to get maybe a top 5. I thought maybe get the same result as last time, like being the I main. But everything kind of went my way, to be quite honest. But I learned a few things from watching the other drivers, and hopefully that'll help me later on tonight.
Shane Cohen in the 71 here. Rolling off of turn number 4, green flag. Billy Weiss out to early lead, gets a little shove from Winrich. Mike Audie from the 2nd row up to 2nd position. We stay green through the first lap here, Dave.
Check this out. It's amazing how you go one heat race and it goes from being a junk to a decent race. So let's see what can go. Billy sticks it inside of Audie. They keep it clean. Oh, Audie goes around. Audie goes around, and we're red flag. We're red flag here in heat number 5.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Rolling off for turn 3 here. Billy Weiss looking for the restart. Green flag out. Oh, and we got a ball. Oh, the leader, Weiss, gets all sorts of crossed up here. That's going to send out Jimmy Hayden from the last row to the lead. Actually, that's not Jimmy Hayden. That is James Weintraub.
Jimmy Hayden walking the dog on this one. Billy Weiss goes around by himself. And so does the 19 of Wingrich.
Weintraub still out there with the early lead. But he's got O'Keefe here. We got Shane Cohen has spun to a stop here on the backstretch. But we're staying green.
Yeah, David Hunt said they're not going to be very liberal with the red flags tonight. That it's just so slick that it's not very racy. It's racy, and you just can't stop every time a guy spins.
I have no idea what they're talking about because I don't have a radio. Heat race winner. Talk to me about the racetrack.
Oh, it's a fun little job out there tonight.
Nice and slicked off.
Oh, yeah. A lot more fun.
That's James Weintraub. That's your heat race winner.
We'll wait till next race.
Okay.
Here we go. Green flag
Lights out.
here. Brady Ottinger out to the early lead. Ryan Hergott looking for second here. Hergott ripping the top side. Janowski. Oh, we got them all running into each other.
And just like that, Clinton Boyles into P2. He sat back. He can. Now he goes around.
Spoke too soon there, Dave. Clint Boyles gets turned around. Gets spun around here. I don't know if Clint's going to make it back now. Janowski there in the old RTE 51 out to early lead. Clint spins her again. Clint must have heard us talking about that I to A because he's struggling. We got a red flag.
I know. I tried to get Dave Argerbright to take my seat, and he wouldn't do it. He said he wanted the night off. By the way, shout out to Chase Briscoe who's watching. Chase, you got to get here next time and run this thing.
Back to green flag here.
Look at that.
The old Timothy Creech should be happy. Anton Hernandez goes to the top spot.
On delay. Anton Hernandez to the front. Janowski lost my 51 number plate. I was going to hang that on my wall.
Clint Boyles back up to second here. They pulls free. Greg Slover trying to give him the old nudge. Boyles back up to third. White flag for your leader. Oh, Hernandez going to pick up the win in heat number 6 here.
All right, Anton Hernandez, first he's going to get yelled at through his amber shield because who has those anymore? Clinton Boyles, I don't think he was too happy with how Anton Hernandez decided to win that thing. That's Clinton Boyles' job to win around here. Don't you know that? Anton Hernandez, man, you gave us so much shit on Twitter because you couldn't get an entry because of the demand. You made it in here for the final round. You got an entry to get yourself a heat race win, dude. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, it's really cool. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Tim Creech, so I really want to thank him. It was a last-minute decision, but also bank account kind of helped me get here also, and thanks to my friends and family and whatnot. But I don't know, that little deal with Colton or Clinton, I didn't mean to do that, but it's part of it. It's just short track racing. But
so, do you think tonight, if you can win the A main, we can shave your mustache at the after party?
Yeah, I might have to get second on purpose.
I'm just saying, Anton Hernandez, folks, you heard it all around the world. If he wins the A main, we're shaving his mustache in 1911 tonight.
Row, Nicholas Bush and Benjamin Tracy here, speeding up here because we are green flag. Brian Moore out to the early lead. And Terry White fighting back on the outside.
Seventh and final heat. After this, we're going to line them up for the qualifiers, and we'll get a real good idea of what's going to happen in the championship points. I think it's going to happen here.
I don't know. Moore looked pretty good here. Let's see if he can hold the lead. But Terry White gets a good start. White looking for the crossover, going through 1 and 2. Oh, Nayland gets spun around again here, but we stay green. Terry White in the 63 out to the early lead here. Terry White, sweet roll in the bottom. Got Terry White in the lead, followed by Brian Moore in the 56.
The Tracy's going at it again.
Tell you what, there must be something about those two. It looks like they're having fun, and that is all that matters. That is what TNT is all about. 5 laps in here. Terry White goes purple, 8.194. White ripping off some good laps here, but he's going to catch lap traffic. He's going to catch the Tracy bunch here.
I tell you, Nayland went around by himself.
Oh.
This just shows how slick this racetrack is to you really got to feather it. You really got to.
Terry White having a hard time getting through the Tracy's here. One spun one way, one spun the other way. White flag for your leader, Terry White. But don't look now, Terry's got a battle from the back.
Oh, Terry, don't get lapped up. Oh.
White picks up the win.
Pumped up right now. I think he even said half off at his salon tomorrow, right? Half off for everybody?
Yeah, great race. It's a slick track, and it's awesome, man.
Talk to me about the racetrack. Do you think it's helping you here tonight?
It's a crazy track tonight. I mean, it's so slick that if you're just not perfect, you're not going to finish.
Now, you've got a ton of followers at home right now watching live. What do you want to say to them that have supported you for 8 weeks?
I appreciate you watching me for 8 weeks, and I'm glad I'm bringing the excitement back to Greencastle.
To keep digging sometimes, man. But it's been a lot of fun. But let's go to qualifier number 1. It was Jones and O'Keefe on the front row. Green flag in the air. Chase Jones leads it off of turn number 2. Terry White, Chad Layton, Jared Howerton, Josh Paccioni also in here. Layton is sideways in 3 and 4, but Chase Jones continues to be your leader. Got another spinner. That's going to be Howerton. He's unable to hold on to it here.
Chase Jones looking good tonight. I tell you, Chase has a real opportunity to move up. Chase is P7 in championship points. If he starts on the pole of this A main, he's going to have an opportunity to drive himself towards that podium.
Well, Johnny O'Keefe's not going to let that happen. If he has anything to say about it, Howerton spins in front of the leader. Chase Jones and Johnny O'Keefe rolling away with it here. Terry White in third. Full lock for Terry White. Johnny O'Keefe went purple. Check that. Chase Jones now purple. 8-1-0-0.
Don't look now. I think O'Keefe's reeling him in. He's super smooth on the bottom. Oh, he gets caught up with a lap car. Let's see if he can reel in Chase Jones here in this 12-lap qualifier.
And Josh Paccioni there was able to get around Terry White for the third spot. But Dave, this is a lot like slot car racing tonight. You need to run your line. You need to run your pace. Because the minute you think you're going to outdrive somebody in the corner or you're going to do something better than somebody, you end up off the racetrack.
Oh, and as we speak of it, the 63, that's one of the Terry White gets turned around in turn 2. Yeah, man, you got to race the track, not other cars tonight. You got to be smooth, you got to be consistent, and you cannot make mistakes. You got to stay mentally sharp. Look at this. O'Keefe catches Chase Jones on the white flag lap.
So O'Keefe made a run in traffic. Not going to be enough. Chase Jones is going to pick up qualifier number 1.
Thank you, Chris. We are here trackside with Chase, kind of taking a little walk out of the booth here. Chase, let's walk and talk so qualifier number 2 can get loaded in here. Picked up the win in qualifier number 1. How do you feel out there?
Oh, it's pretty good. I didn't really know how much to push the pace there, but ended up working out in my favor, and we'll see if we can make a good run at the A main tonight.
Buddy, if you can drive from the middle of the back of this qualifier, you could put yourself in the A main. Let's see who can do that.
So Weintraub, oh boy, Greider gives himself a spinner Magoo, opposite of a ripper Magoo. Weintraub out to the early lead, then it'll be Davidson right through the middle. Webster, Audie's gonna get underneath Bush for the 4th spot now.
I tell you, Davidson looks really good in P2. She's super smooth, super clean.
Oh, Dave
she gets a
Dusick, he
little
almost
loose.
jinxed her.
Davidson
Audie
and
now,
Audie
though.
get together. Now, Audie up to P2. Let's see Audie come from P6 up to P2. Let's see if Mike Audie can put this thing in the A main.
Last time by Audie, 1/10 of a second faster than her leader with Weintraub.
Davison goes around in front of our leader.
Mike Audie goes purple, 7.8 to an 8.3. Mike Audie's rolling here. The 48 machine of Mike Audie has his sights set on James Weintraub, who is now in lap traffic. Weintraub going to go to the bottom of Davidson, but don't look back. Here comes Mike Audie. Mike Audie's got the old Speedway alum here, cheering for him on the front stretch. Audie going to get down in there, a little tap to Weintraub. Not going to turn him. He's going to try and set him up for the exit shot. Here comes Mike Audie.
Mike Audie from P6 to the lead.
And he
Everybody
slides
give it up
himself.
for the old guy, Mike Audie.
So Mike Audie passes him cleanly. Then he slid himself to help defend it. Mike Audie starting to pull away. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
we
traffic.
Spinner in the front of the leader, coming to the white flag.
White flag in the air for Mike Audie. Call it a kart length advantage. He's going to throw it right rear to lap traffic. No care in the world from Speedway Indiana.
Mike Gotti!
48 picking up the win. I tell you what, we had to wait on this qualifier to get going. Mike was concerned about how the kart was going to run. They sent one back to the barn, brought out a new one, and Mike drove from the back to the front in fashion to pick up the win in qualifier number 2. Mike, we'll let you get your helmet off here. How'd you do it?
Well, I talked to my crew chief, Greg Beck, and I wasn't happy with the setup last race. So we pulled the T-car out. You know, this is the biggest race here on Main Street. You know, the other guys say it's the one over there at the big oval, but this is it. I would need to thank, I'm out of breath.
Currently setting P3 in points, and P1 and P2 are in this qualifier. So tell us what you think and what you can learn to see if you can't step up on that podium tonight.
Well, I don't want to spin out in the first corner, but
Great words of encouragement there. Don't spin out in the first corner. But we're staying green here. Anton Hernandez out to the early lead. Clinton Boyles from that outside pole, still in second. John O'Keefe third. Kevin Thomas Jr. fourth. Francois in fifth, and Janowski rounding out your field. Clinton Boyles is going to track down Anton Hernandez here, but he may be a little too late here. Hernandez pulled out to a good lead there at the start. Kevin Thomas Jr. is not going to advance much either.
They are banging down the walls, but Anton Hernandez, man, he's having a heck of a run tonight. He's, I believe he's a first timer, right? First time here?
Exactly. Hernandez is filling in for Tim Creech, so it's cool to see Hernandez hop in here and do well from the get-go.
He is running it right now. This should put him in the A main if he can keep it up. Look out. The 20 of Francois gets sideways on the front stretch, almost collects Hernandez. Hernandez gets involved. Oh.
Hernandez comes free, and he goes purple at the same time, 7.660. Fastest time we have seen here tonight. 1 to go. Hernandez rolling through 3 and 4 will pick up the checkered flag here. Anton Hernandez.
Well, Anton Hernandez standing about 5'11", about 123 pounds. He's got 7 months of growth on his chin, and you can barely see it, and he's wearing loafers and gym shorts. But other than that, Dave, he just won qualifier number 3. By the way, ladies, wait, are you single? It's complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated, but yeah, who knows?
Talk to us about that qualifier.
Just running my marks. I don't know, I guess we're closer to cutting my stash, who knows?
He's one step closer to cutting the stash tonight at 1911, Anton Hernandez.
It's hard. You can't guess at what McDougal's going to do. You don't know if he's going to run clean or run hard. We are green flag here. McDougal out to early lead. Greg Beck looking good there in second.
McDougal and Marvel. Look at Marvel on the top, keeping it clean. The Marvels are known for being good, clean racers. Marvel running them clean, but running them hard.
Tell you what, McDougal running that low side. Marvel trying to get the top side to work. McDougal slides himself going into turn 3, trying to protect that line. Marvel's definitely looking like he's a little bit cleaner here. But
Marvel, these guys are putting on a clinic, Jake. I'm sorry, man, it's hard to hear you. These guys are putting on a clinic right now, showing you how to race hard and to race clean and stay out of trouble. You got the 32.
The 32, that is Grunholtz, I believe, there, Dave. But I got to echo that. These two here, McDougal and Marvel, have not touched each other. And I think everybody in this building, especially Rocky Pacini, will agree. These two have ripped and torn up more stuff than any other competitor here, but they are driving extremely clean here in this qualifier.
Well, it's really important to note they're driving clean and they're pulling away from the field. You know, Marvel would have every chance to drive in there and just bang McDougal out of the way, but instead he's running them clean, and they're walking the dog on this field, even in lap traffic. So a great race. Now they're clear of the traffic. Let's see if Marvel can throw something down on McDougal.
Tell you what, they get by the lap car of Benjamin Tracy there. McDougal still holding that lead, but the quickest car on the track is a 36 of Greg Beck there in third place, but I don't think Beck's got enough to run him down here. We got the white flag for Jason McDougal. 1 to go for McDougal, but this is going to be the last chance for Marvel to do anything. He keeps it clean. McDougal picks up the win in qualifier number 4.
But, I mean, 1 and 2, I could get a run. I just didn't want to move him in 3 and 4, so settle for second.
Well, thank you, Britton Marble. You've got a great family around you, I can tell. How about this guy, the bookmaster, Jason McDougall, grabbing another qualifier win, putting that 6.9 hopefully into the A main. Buddy, oh buddy, is it your new helmet?
I think it's got to be the new helmet. I'm debuting this deal. It's the tip. It's a sacred place. But, man, I got to thank my sponsors. I got Wheeler Motorsports behind me. Man, I got Jordan, Rolex. It's just amazing.
Looking in the stats from the weekend, or looking in the stats from the season. Oh, we're green, buddy.
Oh,
we're
here
green.
we go. Green flag here. Declan out to the early lead. Gerline looking at the ball. Billy Weiss threading the needle. Weiss to the lead here. Weiss is sitting up on the wheel. He is absolutely ripping it. Gerline looking back to the inside. Logan Seavey trying to rip that top line. Give it an old Ripper Magoo here.
This is some, oh, Weiss gets into the back of the 11 Gerline.
Seavey gets up on two wheels to go to the lead.
And we're red flag.
We're
red flag.
Here. Giving the one to go, and we are green flag back here again. Billy Weiss looking for the early lead. Gerline back here, but here comes Seavey. Oh my, Billy Weiss turns Gerline to the outside wall. They keep it going. Gerline's gonna nose her in here. We are red flag. Seavey's gonna take over the lead.
And, he's representing SIK well, so stand by.
Here we are, green flag.
Green.
Logan Seavey gets the jump over Gerline. They gave Gerline a spot back. Seavey out to the lead. Say goodbye, senorita. Logan Seavey takes a white flag, and he's going to be rolling through 3 and 4. Got a spinner in turn 2, that's not going to matter.
Now, Logan, you had to do that the hard way with the way the scoring works. Every time you thought you got the lead, the red had come out, hadn't been completed. You passed more cars there than most people pass in a nighttime. But you just became eligible on behalf of Brewer Custom Floors and Racetrack Engineering. If you can go to the A main event, that's $1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, to just have the chance to be racing go-karts for $1,000 is pretty cool. So, yeah, hopefully we can get everything else figured out. I don't know what was going on there. I've never seen a. I just won't go there, but we'll just we'll start at the back here, and we'll try to keep going forward.
What are your thoughts on the racetrack? You seem to be pretty dialed in. Any tips for anybody else? Or are you just going to keep those to yourself?
No, we just keep those to ourselves. It's you know, this number 2 Rockwell security car runs pretty good on the top, so hopefully we can keep using that line to get to the front.
Now the last question is, when you were off the ground on top of the fence over here in turn number 4, did you have any flashbacks to that ESPN Top 10 moment last year?
Yeah, absolutely. It's about the same thing. You know, as a car crashed against the fence, you told her wide open, and hope you come out the other end all right.
And not make it all the way to the A.
I tell you what, if anybody can do it, I would let Logan have it. Green flag here. Brady Ottinger out to the early lead, but we got them all stacked up. But here comes Seavey. Seavey into P3 already. Cameron Tracy throwing the slider from I don't know where. Gets them all stacked up here. Ryan Herget out to the early lead. Ottinger in second. Seavey here in third.
Ergot looks good on the top. Down here in 1 and 2, Ergot's looking good in this H main, but look out. Here comes Logan Seavey. He's battling with the 7.
I tell you what, that was the dirtiest slider I've seen through 8 weeks here. Brady Ottinger throws that one from I don't know where. So here we go. Seavey's got Ryan Herget trapped down here. Herget makes a little mistake, gets on the wall. Seavey's going to look underneath him, and he's got it.
Logan Seavey to the point. I tell you what now, Seavey's got to negotiate this lap traffic. As he marches through these alphabet mains, he's going to have to learn to negotiate this lap traffic. So far, so good, but he's got Ergot on his tail, so he can't just let up.
So Logan Seavey's got a little bit of a buffer here on Ryan, but working his way through the lap traffic. We got 2 to go. Seavey looks like he's going to be able to stay clear of the lap cars. As I say that, Cameron Tracy, that was the old dive bomber in there. Seavey ripping the top. Seavey looks like he comes free here. It's going to be tough for Ryan Herget to get back by Logan Seavey here with just 2 laps remaining.
Seavey got a slider thrown on him by the 64. That was Tracy, and he had a whole conversation with his hands as he came through turn 2 here. But it's a white flag, and Seavey's going to go 2 for 2, I to the H to the G. and he takes the job with serious pride, and he's done a heck of a job 8 weeks, and we are green. We are green, green, green here in the G main.
Austin Winrick pulling out to the early lead here. But Logan Seavey from that 6th starting spot is into 2nd on the first lap. Seavey has got it figured out. He was saying Colin Markle gets her parked here on the inside of 1 and 2. Looks like Colin at the back end got around from him just a little bit, and Colin Markle is parked here inside of turns 1 and 2.
So Sharp Advantage Safety Products, a hat and a t-shirt tonight given away from Dave Sharpley. So thanks, Dave Sharpley. We'll find a good reason to give that hat and t-shirt away tonight. And just like that, Logan Seavey goes to the lead, but it's not over. The 19 of Austin Weinrich Hot Dog threw everything he had at Seavey, and he just plain missed it. That was like a hot dog in a hallway on this racetrack.
I tell you what, I went to say something, and my jaw dropped and hit the announcer's table here. I didn't have anything to say. Austin Winrick is about 4 sizes bigger than Logan Seavey, and I thought Logan Seavey was going to end up in my lap here. Oh, hot dog threw the slider on that one.
So Seavey's out front with an advantage. I might have to go to the ATM because he is walking the dog in the G, and he's driving through this alphabet soup.
Logan Seavey is looking good here this evening. Seavey, though, he has gone purple, 8.157. Seavey's got about 3/10 on the field. Seavey's the only one in clean air, though, so the only one in clean air definitely is going to play to his advantage.
I tell you, it's interesting, this line that Seavey's running. He's running down the bottom in 3 and 4, but up here in 1 and 2, he's kind of diming this thing off and bouncing off of 2. It's kind of the Kevin Thomas Jr. line, and right now it seems to be working for him as he gets a white flag in G main. He's come from the I, he's come from the H, and now he's going to the F.
Logan Seavey off of turn number 4 picks up tonight's G main victory.
So you're down here, you got your feet up, helmet off, you got your water. You've got McDougal and Boyles acting like they know what they're doing, but we know they don't. You're still rolling, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, this car's just really good. You know, we had a little incident in the heat race. We're not too worried about it. So we got a good car. We got a really good racetrack this week, I feel like. Probably one of the best tracks we've had all year long. So, you know, we're still going for that $1,000 and, you know, just keep on chugging along.
You going to do anything different here?
Man, I'm hoping, you know, Austin will pay for me to go to the chiropractor tomorrow. But other than that, you know, I think we'll be all right.
They're out, and you got a little midget and sprint car rivalry and teammates going on. Hey, we're green flag for the F main.
F main is green, and out to the early lead we have Brian Moore. Oh, don't look now, Dave. The racetrack engineering number 51. And Janowski there on that front row. Chief starter Jason Burgess, green flag in hand. Green flag.
And we're clustered again. Seavey to the top. Didn't get as good a start that time. Be curious to see if he can make it through. He's got quite a bit of traffic in front of him.
Looks like Brian Moore out to that early lead, but Trey Osborne gets under him coming off of turn number 4.
Seavey goes around. Is this the end of the run?
Heartbreak for Logan
goes
Seavey.
around.
Seavey's going to keep her going here. Let's see. Seavey can rebound, but Trey Osborne is hot on his heels. If Osborne puts him a lap down, that may negate his bonus.
That may negate his bonus, my friend. It looks like Seavey may have thrown in a towel. Meanwhile, let's give a shout out to Trey Osborne, who's running a nice, clean race. Looks like he's got a breast cancer awareness helmet on tonight, so we'll give him a shout.
Oh my, the leader Trey Osborne spins Logan Seavey. And are we going to go red here?
No, he's still running it. Seavey was at the tail. They said, forget it. We're going to run. We got races to run. We got more spinners coming out at 2. I tell you, this racetrack is slick. But meanwhile, Trey Osborne walking the dog here in this F main. So kudos to Trey Osborne, keeping his nose clean. And he takes the white flag from starter Jason Burgess.
Osborne definitely walking the dog and turning the champ. Trey Osborne coming off her turn 4 picks up the win in tonight's F main.
Mr. Osborne, you picked up the win. Lick the stamp. Is that your motto as you move forward once again?
Yeah, I'd also like to thank my new sponsor, Stamp Liquor Racing.
You got enough to keep digging here?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
And coming off for turn 4, Jared Howerton brings out the green flag here.
So Howerton's one of these guys in the top 10 in points. If he can get a good run here, he goes around.
As we say that, Howerton gets turned by Robert Webster.
Don't look now. Trey Osborne drives into second position. Trey Osborne from the F up into second. Can Trey run him down?
Osborne is looking good here. He's caught a couple breaks, but Osborne is gaining on Robert Webster. But Robert Webster, as I say that, Trey Osborne goes purple. 8.054. Osborne looking on the inside here. Let's see if they can maneuver around the soon-to-be lap car of Chad Layton.
Now you notice that Osborne's being patient here. He had a couple opportunities to dive in there and he didn't. He's taking his time and he's being patient. We're going to see if that pays off. It looks like right now, down the front stretch, Trey Osborne to the lead.
Trey Osborne got the inside nose on him coming off for turn number 3, and Osborne's out to a one-kart advantage here. We are halfway through tonight's E-Main. Trey Osborne is pulling away, but Jared Howerton goes purple, 7.978. Howerton may be able to run him down here. Howerton's gained about a half a track back. So if we get a red flag here, I would look out for Howerton.
I tell you what, Osborne's chasing down that Clinton Boyles Hard Charger Award. See if he can pass some more cars. Just about gets into the lap car. White flag. Trey Osborne with the W.
Robert Webster, you're moving on, buddy. Talk to me about that.
I'm just so happy. This is awesome. Thank you guys for doing this. Thanks to race director for putting up with us drivers, and this is a good time. And thanks to Hoosier Tire Midwest for letting me hang out with these guys on a weekly basis.
Their lights are out, and we're coming down to Jason Burgess.
Here we go. Green flag from Chief Starter Jason Burgess. Out to the early lead, Tyler Greider. Going through 3 and 4, and don't look now, Dave. Trey Osborne's already up to third. We got Terry White there, who falls back to third, but Osborne's into second. And Osborne's into that second and final transfer, and he's already working on the leader, Tyler Greider.
Look at that. Trey Osborne to the point. He's chasing another W. See if he can catch up with WWT Raceway on WWE Raceway night.
We got a red flag out here. This could really change it up. Terry White in the 63.
And earlier in the season that, if, one of these weeks you might intentionally try to run the I or try to have a bad heat race and go to the I and try to get through there. But I don't know, for some reason I got DQ'd in my heat race, so it forced me to be back there. And, it worked out. We just we had a really good race car, and we were able to not stay out of trouble there. And then, in that last race, we finally got caught up in a little bit of trouble. So, like I kind of said in the other interview, it's just a lot of fun to come out here on Tuesdays and race, and it's only going to get better from here.
We'd like to thank you for coming out here racing almost every week here. You had a couple race events that got here, but you still are eligible for the Rams Racing Hard Charger Award. You've passed 15 cars here. Trey Osborne is going to give you a run for your money, though. Let's take a look here, Dave. We got 4 laps to go here. Grunholt's out in the lead. Trey Osborne in second.
We wound him up on the red flag. I tell you what, while you were talking to Logan, we were having a heck of a race going on. We had a 3-car battle for the lead. We're blessed to do pro racing, but having fun on a Tuesday night's what it's all about. And we are green, green, green once again. We got a really good battle up front between Grunholz and Osborne.
Grunholz here gets a little sideways. White flag from Chief Starter Jason Burgess. Robert Webster throws the absolute dive bomb. Grunholz, if he can hold second, he may get that transfer back with a disqualification. Chris Wheeler, take it away.
All right. So what are we doing, guys? Matthew Grunholz in the 32 is going to be given the transfer spot there. Apparently Webster's going to get a 1-position penalty. You guys are going to move on. Osborne's still here. He's trying to take the $114 away from Rams Racing Clinton Boyles Hard Charger Award. I don't know where the calculations are on that. I'm not going to lie. But Matt, let's talk to you here just one more time. Week 1, I-Main. Here you go, moving on.
I'm sorry, what?
I-Main in the first week, and now you're moving on here to the C-Main.
Yeah, that's quite an improvement. Hopefully I can just keep it going. I mean, first or second it transfers, so I think I can roll it to the A.
You think you got what it takes to move on?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
oozing with confidence right now. They are oozing with confidence down here.
It's KTJ. I picked the 2 transfers in the last one. I'm not going to try to pick them in here because we are going green. Josh Pacuni brings him down for the green flag. Third turns 1 and 2. Pacuni out to the early lead.
KTJ looking smooth on the bottom. He's rolling underneath the 88 of Bush, and he takes the position into P2, so he's in the transfer, but he's getting beat on by Bush. And look at that, Trey Osborne up to P4, trying to work his way up from the F.
I think that's the key to this. Oh! Nicholas Bush in the 88 turns Kevin Thomas Jr. So here we are, interesting circumstances. Let's get our lineup pulled up here by Speed Hive.
So don't look now, but look who's in second, battling for second. Trey Osborne keeps it for the moment, but he's got serious pressure. That's the 88. The 88 of Kramer.
So here we are. I believe that is the Nicholas Bush there, Dave, in the 88.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, here we go. We got a. Whoa, did you just see that, Dave? We got what's that? Synchronized spinning coming off of turn 4 there. Grunholtz and KTJ. These guys kind of lost the handle on it.
Oh, Osborne goes around.
Osborne goes around.
Now he got a little frustrated. Let's see where that puts him in the standings because there's cars everywhere, and I don't know who's in what position.
Dave, I really don't know what's going on here, but it looks like according to our timing and scoring, Josh Pacuni does have that lead with a white flag from Chief Starter Jason Burgess. Pacuni rolling through turns 3 and 4. Pacuni picks up the win into Night C main, and it looks like the final transfer is going to be the 88 of Nicholas Bush. Here we go, green flag. Jason McDougall out to that early lead. Clinton Boyles from inside the second row into second. O'Keefe kind of lost the handle there on the outside, but he's holding tight for third. Oh, our championship leader, Clinton Boyles, gets spun.
So Clinton Boyles to P6. This could be the icebreaker. Clinton Boyles could not make the A main, and this would be the first one he's missed. It looks like he's just about given up on the night.
I'll tell you what, that has got to be the nicest person being taken out there.
My dad says if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Amen. Here we are, green flag back out here. McDougall out to the lead. O'Keefe falling into second. But Pacuni's trying to fight back here on the outside.
McDougall into the wall and to the back. It's ugly out there right now, folks. But look who's charging. Brenton Marvel's on the bottom. Let's see what he can do.
Marvel on the bottom. Clinton Boyles back into that. Looks like Boyles is going to settle into third here. Marvel got on the inside of Boyles a little bit. They are 3 wide going down the front stretch.
Once they get spread out a little bit, it actually gets some good racing right now. You got Boyles and Marvel going at it.
I tell you what, you got Nicholas Bush here out to the early lead. Bush in the 88 coming from that final transfer. And Pacuni into second, McDougall into third, and Clinton Boyles gets turned once more.
All right, we're re-racked, restacked, and we're going green from starter Jason Burgess.
Green flag is out. Nicholas Bush goes out to the early lead, but Jason McDougall has found his way back into that second spot. Brenton Marvel with the slide job on the field. Marvel into third. Boyles crosses back over. Oh, here we are. We got the checkered flag.
And then Bush and McDougall rounding out the field. We're coming to green.
Green flag is out. Chase Jones out to the early lead, but Anton Hernandez crosses him back over. Hernandez is going to lead lap number 1.
Hernandez to the top. Oh, the 13 of Weintraub gets into the inside wall and can't make it work. And look out. Here comes Chase Jones.
Chase Jones sticks her back on top, and we're going to have a red flag here.
We are red. We are red.
Red flag.
Red. We
Mike
are red.
Audie.
So we went red. Of course, we used the choose restart, and we are green. We are green once again.
We are back to green here. Jason McDougall going 3 wide down the backstretch. McDougall going to fall into second here. Chase Jones with the old Ripper Magoo around the top side. Jones is going to try to pull out to a little bit of a lead, but Anton Hernandez crosses him back. Hernandez leads lap number 3.
3 wide for the lead. Adi, Jones, and Hernandez.
Mike Adi is undoubtedly the oldest competitor here. I don't know about James Weintraub, but it's cool to see the mixture of professionals and amateurs in this event. That's what has made TNT very cool. Jason McDougal sticks her in the turn 1 and 2 wall, and McDougal's not going to be able to get turned around here. We are red flag out here, McDougal.
McDougal tried to knock the wall down start of night. We're coming back to green.
Here we are, Jason Burgess, green flag. Chase Jones gets the jump though. Hernandez gets in the wall coming off of turn 4. Jones, but here comes Weintraub. James Weintraub leads lap number 8. That could be Weintraub's first lap led here. And tonight it actually is his first lap. This is the first A main for Weintraub. Weintraub's pulling out to a nice little lead here. Oh my, Mike Adi gets around, but Adi's gonna keep her going.
Back up front, Chase Jones, Hernandez. Oh! Weintraub goes around.
Weintraub knows they're in here in turns 1 and 2. I tell you what, Dave, just giving old Weintraub the tip of the hat about how well he's doing. He's in the C main tonight, Dave.
Sorry, I was reading Facebook and I missed
Here
it. But we're green again. We're green.
Back
Chase
to
to the
green
lead.
flag.
Hernandez dives back underneath. Hernandez back to the point. They're 3 wide for P2 as we end stage 1. Hernandez gets a championship point. I always want to point out, folks at home, folks here, nobody's ever done this. Nobody's ever done this.
So is this turns 1 and 2, or is that turns 3 and 4?
That's what we're going to do. So now they're in 4. Now they're in 3. They're going down through the curves. Headed into turn 2, and in turn 1, Chase Jones takes the lead.
Here we go. Chase Jones going into turn 4-1, and now he's coming off of turn 3-2. Don't really know what we're at here. Chase Jones is going to lead the second lap of the stage, but here comes Hernandez. Hernandez fighting back on the inside. But here comes McDougal.
McDougal taking the right-hand turns to the front.
McDougal in that Wheeler Motorsports, the tip Rolex Jordan entry. McDougal's got to find, he's found a line here. McDougal's doing better turning right than he was turning left. But here they are, 3 wides through turns 3 and 4. And Anton Hernandez comes out on top though.
Anton Hernandez showing him what he's made of. We're getting to the end of this stage. I'll be real curious to see how they stack up for that final stage.
Here we go. Hernandez going to throw the slider. Here comes Hernandez to the lead. Stuffed in the wall. I'll tell you what, Dave, this is a whole new perspective than what we're used to. We're 4 wide going down the front backstretch here.
Weintraub to the front. Can Weintraub do it in stage 2? Chase Jones on the top.
Here we go. Weintraub finds his way back to the lead. Chase Jones. Jones picks the lead back, and Jones is going to lead lap 26. We have 4 laps to go here in this stage, Dave.
McDougal is hammering the top. Hammering it.
McDougal back to the lead. McDougal needs these stage points to be able to surpass Kevin Thomas Jr. for that second spot in the points.
McDougal to the point. Hernandez gets into it with Chase Jones. That gives McDougal a little bit of a run as we near the end of this stage. Remember, a stage point is critical for championship points for McDougal.
Here we are. The yellow checkered flag is out. Jason McDougal picks up stage number 2. Here we are. The final 20 laps of TNT at SIK. We are green. Jason McDougal back to the lead, but Anton Hernandez, the little crossover, Hernandez is going to lead lap 31.
Chase Jones to the point now. This is an unbelievable race. 3 wide for P2, and don't look now. Weintraub goes to the front.
James Weintraub, if James Weintraub wins this race, this place is going to come unglued. As I say that, Weintraub gets the bad luck and gets spun around. But that puts Anton Hernandez back to the point. And here comes Jason McDougal. McDougal looking to the inside. Got it. McDougal back to the lead with 15 laps to go.
Hernandez and Jones battling for P2. That's giving McDougal just a little bit of room to breathe. Keep in mind, McDougal's P3 in points coming into the night, so he's going to run as hard as he can to try to step up on that podium in the championship.
Here we are. We got Jason McDougal in the lead, Hernandez in second. McDougal has been so close so many times to picking up a main victory. Can tonight be the night? There's only 10 laps that separate him from the top spot of the podium. But looking back into second place, Chase Jones is battling hard with Anton Hernandez. Jace McDougal's hitting lap traffic here. I don't know if it's going to slow him down enough, though.
McDougal has a sizable lead. He's just got to keep himself calm and steady as he works this lap traffic. It looks like Hernandez just can't keep up with the pace that McDougal's setting here. Although it's getting pretty racy in the back, right in front of McDougal. Let's see how that plays out.
McDougal does have the fastest lap of the race here with a 7.926. It's about a tenth faster than everybody else. We have 5 to go for your leader, Jace McDougal. 5 to go, but here we are.
We're going down, we're going down. It's going down.
A red flag here, Dave.
Just like
that.
that.
Got interesting. Here we are. We have 5 laps to go for all the marbles coming off turn number 4. Green flag. Jason McDougal gets a jump on the field. McDougal out to the lead. McDougal pulls out to about a kart length advantage over Chase Jones. Chase Jones needs to get clear of Anton here if he's going to have any chance of catching McDougal. 2 to go from Chief Starter Jason Burgess. White flag is in the air for Jason McDougal. J-Mac all the way from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, off of turn number 4. Jason McDougal wins night number 8.
I got to put on my car owner hat first. Jason McDougal in the 69 machine. It took 7 weeks of agony to finally put it here in victory lane for TNT at SIK.
Yeah, I mean, we had a pretty good kart in the feature there. It felt good to get some consistent laps in, and going backwards was by far the most fun I've had here.
Talk to me about the entire 8 weeks, though, man. It has been an absolute blast. And to be able to finish it off here, now we kick things off with the outside world for the sprint cars and obviously rolling into the 103rd Indianapolis 500. Looking back, man, talk to me about what you think.
And we've had I wouldn't say a long 8 weeks because it seems like it goes by almost every day we're racing, but and this is an amazing opportunity for us to get out and do something because you never know what the weather's going to do in Indianapolis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main winner, that is Jason McDougal. Second place tonight, Chase Jones, number 17 machine, buddy. Another podium.
Yeah, I can't complain too much about that. 4 podiums is not too bad, especially running the top 3 for those nights. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Going backwards was definitely a change, and the top side was way more fun and had a lot of grip. So that was cool to try out, and hopefully we can implement some of that next year as well.
So a round of applause there for Chase Jones. He's going to move over here. And in the 3rd position, the first time he's here, puts it on the podium, hands together, Anton Hernandez.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. The goal was just to make the A, and we did it. But I just couldn't thank you and for giving me the call and Tim Creech for the ride. But yeah, it was a fun deal, and it was definitely interesting going backwards. I had a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, it was just a clean, hard racing, and I'm glad I got to come and